Yeah. Extend your legs. Yeah. And then just start by pulling your feet back, just lightly flexing and down. Just sort of just a little warm up for the legs. And just take your time. When you come back, you can feel the calf muscles stretching a little. It might come all the way up. And then come forward. You can feel the top of your feet stretching. And then okay. Okay, and then gently push your knees down. If it hurts, stop or don't do it and release. Okay, and then one more time, gently push your knees down and stretch the back of your legs a little and release. And then one more time, gently push the back of the legs down. Okay. All right, extend the legs. Just let them relax. Make sure the feet are falling, right? So don't hold them up like this. Just let them fall a little. Sit up nice and straight. Just imagine your spine expanding. Pull the head back and let the chin come down a little. Relax the shoulders. Every time we make an adjustment, we tend to tense a little. Just relax. Drop the hands. Uh, you should feel the elbows a little bent and the arms swinging forward a little bit. And as you come up, breathe in and gather. And think way up in the sky or the stars or even the sun. And exhale as you come down through the top of your head, down through the center of your body, through the legs. Imagine you can feel it flushing into the earth. Breathing in, drop your shoulders first, then your elbows and your wrists. And gently guide that energy with the palms, gathering in your palms. You can feel that light resistance and then pouring down through your fingertips and guiding with your palms through the body into the earth, displacing the earth chi. Breathing in and out. Breathe in from the earth. Imagine pulling the chi up through the legs, through the spine, the neck over the top of the head, pressing a little, and then letting it come down through the front of the body, then back into the legs and back into the earth. Slowly start to imagine it's flowing in the bones, stimulating the bone marrow. It's creating new blood cells. It's creating and stimulating the bone to create new bone cells. Want to keep all the cells alive. Want to keep the bone alive. Want the body to be able to regenerate and create new cells to replace those cells that die off or destroyed, whatever it is. Want to open up and loosen the whole body so everything flows easily, freely. Want the body to be able to regulate itself. Just slowly take your time. No rushing. Come up from the side and look far away over the palms. Extend the hands, extend the fingers, breathing in and then out. Tilt the sternum up. Breathing in and out. Feel the legs falling and expanding and stretching into the earth. Scooping down. Imagine you saturating your whole body, filling up all the muscle tissues with energy. Deep breath and squeeze and press and exhale. You're wringing out the whole body. And then focus in the bones. Deep breath and exhale, squeezing and wringing out every bone of your body. And then ligaments and tendons. Twisting, wrapping, coiling, and then releasing. Slowly relax, bring everything back to the center. Slowly bring the feet in, just where it touches the ground. Relax. Make sure your throat is open, your chest is open, the lower belly is expanding and relaxing. And drop the shoulders, turn the palms to the front. Gently press the legs into the earth, toes to heel. The whole bottom of the foot is connecting. Gently expanding the joints. And slowly imagine something starting to pull the feet into the earth. Tilt the hip forward, the tailbone, and expand the spine. Stretching upwards. Relax every joint. Relax your breath. Let the chin fall as the head is being pulled from above. Just let a little string, a little silk thread, pull the top of your head up and suspend your body and relax all the joints. Drop the shoulders so your arms swing forward. Expand and stretch and open your palm and fingers so they're extending. And then slowly feel like strings or cables are pulling the fingertips out. Allow the whole arm to follow that. Check that you're relaxed. Check that your breathing is relaxed, your throat is open, your chest is relaxed, and your lower belly is relaxed. You can expand and contract. And as you're ready, start breathing in and lifting the palms. Feel those strings pulling the fingers out and up, and then gently letting the hands fall with just the lightest tension, turning the palms, and then exhale. Lift the sternum. Feel everything get full, and then start to release. Finish the breath. Continuous motion. Uh-oh, lost my side TV. Breathing in and out and down. Remember, when you're pressing, the palms don't need to pass the knees. Just feel where everything gets full and you can feel that slight resistance start to form and you can start coming down. One more time. Making sure the head falls and pulls on the spine all the way down to the tailbone. One hand up, one hand down, extending. Look at the top hand, relax both arms and breathe in and turn the head. Exhale when you're ready. Feel the fingertips stretching and pulling. Breathe in right after the palms pass each other. Exhale when you're ready. And go at your own speed, your own pace. Listen to your body. Do one more time. Come back to center. Center of the palms, height of the throat. Think of the throat open, free, relaxed. Think of your voice open and free. No restrictions in your voice. 3 times. Then out and down. Remember, when you do the open and close, don't force the open and close. Just focus on your breathing and let the palms move as much as they feel they should move. Shoulders. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Focus on the inside lower corner and pull them up and turn the palms and forward and then down. And just breathe. Breathe normally. Squeeze. Just focus on the inside lower corner of the shoulder blade. That's the only place you're manipulating. And then forward. Pull the shoulder blades forward and then up. Rotating the palms. You should feel the hand or the wrist or the forearm just brushing the body the entire time. You just want to let the arms hang straight down. Squeeze. All the way down. Relax a little bit and do one side, left or right. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Let the head turn, let the waist turn. Feel yourself stretching and squeezing those muscles under the shoulder blade. Try to look straight ahead. Imagine you scanning the horizon as your body turns, as the head turns. Come forward, front to back. Let the head turn, let the body turn. Make sure you finish the movement all the way down before you do the other side. Just take your time. Yeah, do the other shoulder blade when you're ready. The other shoulder. Remember to let the body turn. If you want, you can practice imagining pulling the spine in one direction and then releasing and then pulling the spine and then releasing. And then come forward when you're ready. And finish that last movement and then two sides back to front and front to back. Check that your feet are still nice and connected to the earth and being pulled into the earth, or you're pressing and stretching into the earth, sinking into the earth. That's how we want to root. Relax. And when you're ready, just loose circles. Just shake those muscles out and feel the arms falling. And then slow it down. And then put everything back together. Breathing in. Open the throat, open the chest, expand the lower bellies. Sink the air, sink the chi down to the lower dantian. First, relax the shoulders, just letting them fall, elbows down. Check your alignment. Right? Feet are sinking or being pulled into the earth. Fingertips are being dragged in a circle. Top of the head being pulled and suspending. And then start to think about your spine. And then start pulling your spine in one direction. First doing it with your breath and releasing. And then pulling in the other direction. Just focusing on the spine. Just using your mind to pull the spine and release. So one more time. And then let everything relax and let go. Just let the spine move back and forth. Let the body move back and forth. Hold the ball. Yes, moving to the spine, warming up the spine. One hand up, one hand down. Connect the shoulder blades. Elbows in front. Expand and stretch the shoulder blades slowly away from each other. Let the hip open. Relax the shoulders. Let the shoulders drop. Let the lower hand align. Try to take the bends and curves out of the joints of your arm, all the way to the fingertips. Feel the fingertips being pulled outwards. Take a deep breath and expand. Imagine the spine opening and exhale and relax when you're ready. Stretching and pulling the fingertips, washing the forearm. Again, focus on the shoulder blades. Stretch and expand the shoulder blades. And then start pulling the fingers, cables and strings, pulling on the fingertips. Take a deep breath and expand. And you exhale when you're ready. And then continuous breath. Breathing in. And go at your own pace. See if you can make the palms exchange right at the heart. Remind yourself to have that little sun in the chest, being fed by the sun in the sky. Fingertips are being extended and pulled. The spine is stretching and rotating right from the center, pulling all the way down through the tailbone, and then falling back into place. Turn the palm. Drop the elbow. Pull the spine. Release the spine and pull the spine and lift and fall. Breathing in and release and exhale. And then pull the spine to wind up and look over the elbow, over the shoulder. And exhale and release. Your fingers are still extended and stretched. Exhale. Breathe in, winding up and coiling, and then exhale. Keep the feet extending and being pulled into the earth the whole time, allowing all the joints to move. Every joint in your body should move. Put the tongue on the roof of the mouth. One more time. Exhale. Breathe in. Coil. Release. Coil. And come back to center. Height of the heart. Let the bodies continue to oscillate back and forth 3 times. Think of that little sun. Think of the sun in the sky feeding your sun. Turn the palms up and down as you come to center and gently start turning the spine and breathing in, expanding, releasing. Breathe in, relax the shoulders, the elbows, let the body, let the head turn. Feel the palms winding up and spinning against each other. Come back to center, solar flex. 3 open and close, tilt the sternum up. Stare far away. Imagine you staring at the mountaintop far, far away. Relax, drop your shoulders, elbows, turn the palms, lift the sternum, breathe in, and then slowly let your arms fall. Slowly let the wrists and the palms fall. Feel the weight flowing down to your fingertips. Press one leg into the earth, sink into the hip. One leg can come back at a time. Just the surface of your palm helping the leg to come back. Press both feet into the earth and then release. Take a breath. And practice just the palms, pulling the chi up, drawing the chi up from the earth, and then gently pressing the chi back into the earth. And then the back of the hands being pulled, something pulling the hands up, and then something pulling the hands down, and something pushing the palm up, and then something pushing the palm down. Okay, relax, take a breath. Press both feet in, make sure flat feet, and press one foot, so one releases, sink into the heel, sink into the hip, so the other heel releases, and then add the palms, pulling that leg up, and stepping forward, and then down, pressing, and releasing the back leg, and then the back leg controlled coming down. You can feel the palms helping to control that descent back into the ground, pulling that leg up and bringing it back, setting it down and releasing the other leg. Assume all the joints, relax all the joints, let everything expand. Just using your imagination, the mind, the intent, the E to create that feeling, pulling the chi up and compressing. Feel how the palm helps the leg. If you're not sure if the palm is actually helping, and you can just fold the arms and take away the palms in the movement. See if the legs feel like they have to work harder. Even if the palms and the hands are not moving, you can feel the surface of the palms helping to control that pressure, that compression, that creating that vacuum. Keep the upper body as relaxed as you can, steady, suspended from above. Come back to center, hold the ball, drop one knee to the side, Then pull the spine and turn the palms and breathe in. And exhale when you're ready. And cool the spine and drop the knee. Breathing in, looking straight ahead. And relax. You can take a step if you want. You can open up your hips as much as it's comfortable for you. Just drop the knee or turn the foot or take a step or slide the leg back a little. Open up the hip a little bit more if it's comfortable. Just imagine cooling the spine and then releasing. Same time, fingertips are being pulled forward, pulling both arms. The more you can imagine something pulling on the fingertips and the feet one last time. The more relaxed your body can be, the more that vibration can start to come out. Come back to center, lower tantin. 3 times thinking of your lower tantin in the center. Just finish your movement. Don't rush. Turn the palms up. Gently rest them on the hip. Remember, we want the inside of the palms to rub against the body. So rising, cutting across the rib cage. Same time, the opposite knee comes up and then out. Using the palm to help keep the foot up. Press the heel out and press the knee down and then lift. Feel how the palm can help to lift the leg and guide it back. And gently let it down. Press, sink into the hip to release the other leg. Just the surface of the palm. Heel and then knee and then release and lift. Feel how the forearms just rub right across the rib cage. Press the foot. Use the hands to help move and support the leg. Heel, knee, and then pump. And then in. And then add the turn of the spine, the turn of the body. Pull the spine. And then slowly release. Remember to keep the head suspended. One more time each side. And to keep the standing foot nice and relaxed and sinking into the earth. And slowly release. Slowly pick up that ball again. And pick up one leg. Press the other foot, sink into the hip. Just flex the ankles, small toe, big toe. And then the other side. Just that feeling between the palms, just helping to hold and maintain that pressure. And then the other side, small toe, big toe. The legs coming out at a 45-degree angle. Standing foot relaxed, connected to the earth. Sternum up. Breath sinking down to the lower tantin. Fingers being extended and pulled while the shoulders are relaxed. Head suspended. Slowly let everything down. Draw the heels up. Relax the arms. Just flow the fingers into the earth and pull. Try to get up on one toe. Stretch the bottom of the feet. Stretch the toes. Just breathe. And relax. And then one more time. Pulling the feet up. Okay. Just relax. Are there any questions about any of the warm-ups right now? Just want to just kind of check. Okay. If you have questions, write them down. If you don't remember, you can send them to me. I'll try my best to answer them. Every movement, every warm-up movement, or every movement has a basic movement just to do the form, and then all those small little enhancements of pulling the spine, or expanding and stretching, right? And that's overlaid into any movement that we do. Right? And practicing pressing and then pressing one side and then sinking into the hip. And as soon as you sink into the hip, that releases the heel. If you don't use the hand, you can feel that muscle working to pick up the leg, even though it's released. But if you use the palm, right, that can help to pick up the leg. It doesn't have to be the same side, could be the other side. And you can feel that play as you go up and down. One palm might be compressing, while the other palm is pulling, right? And then it might change. And because it's changing, right, it's going to go from like 50 to 0% kind of idea, right? It's just going to shift. You know, sometimes might feel both strong, but if both are strong, then you can only hold that for a little while because that's not balanced, right? If both are pressing, you might need that energy of both pressing, but that's not balanced, right? So the yin yang is 50-50, but it doesn't just stay 50-50 necessarily all the time, right? One might compress. And application is we might want to kind of lock that compression or create that vacuum. But somewhere else it's 50. It really is 50-50, right? If we let it go. We want our body to be able, we want to take advantage of those abilities and allow our body to balance itself. Okay, we'll run through the set, and I think we're going to have time, so we'll look at something, either some moving meditation, reviewing the move, or something. Extend again. Oh, let's just do a nice stretch. And then slowly relax. Okay, so feet are extended, just touching the earth. Toes are lightly lifted, and then press the toes down. Gently press the legs and feel the expansion from the hips. And relax the knees, relax the hips. See if you can get all the toes down, extending, reaching into the earth. And then imagine something pulling the feet down. Straighten out the spine, let the chin drop and pull the head back. And then pull, string pulling from above. Check that the legs are still extended and being pulled into the earth. Try to tuck the hip forward. So imagine the tailbone wrapping under a little bit. And then relax the breathing. Relax the breathing. We have class right now. Just come and sit down. They're doing their own thing. Okay. Just relax. Just relax. Relax the breath. It takes a lot of effort to try and get all these alignments. Form is just part of it, and maintaining the form as we're moving. Relax the shoulders so the arms swing forward. For the arms to swing forward, the shoulders are down, the elbows are a little bit bent, the palms are relaxed and open. And then let the palms face each other. Open the throat, relax the lower belly. Feel the whole body breathing. Feel the whole body lightly filling up with air. Look straight ahead. Take a deep breath. Let it all out. Breathe normally. And then begin breathing in, commencement, picking up that ball, picking up that energy, expanding, sinking it and bringing it to your heart and exhaling. And roll it out. Breathe in, tilt the sternum up. Let it sink, exhale, and then breathe in and out. And in, bring it to your heart. Remember that sun Qigong. Turn to your right. Pull the spine to the right and pull the palms out while you breathe in. And exhale, raising the palms, dropping the shoulders, looking at the left hand. Single whip. Keep pulling the spine to the left. One sound. And then release the spine. And then pull the spine to the right. And release the spine. Check that your feet are relaxed, your ankles are relaxed, your legs, your feet are sinking into the earth, being pulled into the earth. Make sure your throat is open, your lower belly is relaxed, your chest is relaxed. So the air can flow from the heavens down through the top of your head, sinking down into your lower dantian. Release and pull the spine. Come back to center, hold the ball, release the spine. Just let it spring back and forth while you do an open and close. Left side, pull the spine to the left, pull the palms out, and then release. Raising the palms, height of the face. Flow right into one sound. Pull the spine so you can turn all the way 45 and release. And then pull the spine so you can turn 45 and release. Drop the shoulders, drop the elbows, but extend and pull the fingertips. Something pulling, suspending the fingertips for you. Come back to center, hold the ball, release, and just let the body spring back and forth as you move right into an open and close. Brushing the knee on the right side. Pull the spine and pull the fingertips straight up. Where you breathe in, the fingertips start coming forward and release and exhale. Fingertip, then heel of the palm and lift the sternum. Imagine flowing that heart energy out of your right hand. Keep on turning while the palms drop to the center and then release the spine. And pull the spine to the right. Pull the left fingertips up to the height of the shoulder. Breathe in and then release. And pull the spine to the left to wind up and then release and parry. Pull the spine and release. Parry. Pull the spine and as you release, let the left hand flip over the cover. Right wrist on top of left wrist. Pull the spine so you're 45 and breathe in. And release and exhale and squeeze the fist. And pull the right fist straight forward. Let the body turn and then release. And come center. Rolling back. Drawing the palms back. Create that vacuum. Gather. Compress in the lower dantian. And lift the sternum. And release. Relax the wrist a little bit as you pull the palms back to center. Right into an open and close. And then we do the brush knee on the left side. Pull the spine to the left. Pull the fingertips up, breathing in and forward and exhale. Drop the heel of the palm. Flow the heart energy out of the left hand. Keep on pulling the spine to the right as the palms turn center. Release. Pull the right fingertips, pull the spine, breathe in, release. Pull the spine right, release. Let the fingertips vibrate, release. Pull the spine and release and cover. Right under left wrist. Pull the spine and breathe in and start to grab. Exhale. Pull the spine to the right so the body turns. Pull the fist forward and release. Wrist on wrist. Rolling back. Let the spine and the waist oscillate back and forth. Gather. Compress and relax. Lift and let everything go. Slowly release the wrist and draw the chi back to the heart. Breathe in and out. Brushing the knee on the left side again, followed by leisurely tying the coat. Breathe in, fingers get pulled forward and exhale. Tap the center and flow the heart energy. Pull the spine a little right and then release. Let the right hand spring and circle. Pull the spine a little left and then release. And then pull the spine to the left and release. Pull the palm up and pull the fingertips forward. Pull the spine to the left and then release. And pull the fingers in a big spiral. Double palm right at the heart. Tilt the sternum up and open and close. Relax. Right side. Pull the spine to the right. Brushing the knee first. Tilt the sternum up. Pull the spine left, then release. Pull the spine left, and then release. Pull the palm up like it's being sucked upwards, and then release, and then pull the fingers forward and pull the spine to the right, and then release the spine and let the fingers be dragged in a big spiral. Tilt the sternum up and release the palms into an open and close. Breathing in and out. Fist under elbow, right side first. Pull the spine to the right, open and press. And as you release, drop the right palm. And then pull the spine and turn. And then as you release, the right hand grabs a fist, the elbow drops. And then pull the spine to the right until fist under elbow, breathing in. And as you release, pull the fist forward. And then open and rise, repulse monkey. Pull the spine to the right and brush the left knee. Lift the sternum, flow the heart energy. Keep turning the spawn, the palms to the left side. Lift the sternum and then the right side. Breathing in and out. Usually tying the coat. Pull the spine left and then release. Pull the spine left And then release and pull the spine right. Release, pull the palm up. And then release and pull the fingers forward and pull the spine to the right and then release. Double palm. Drop the shoulder, lift the sternum. On open and close. Last part left. Fist on the elbow, pull the spine and then release, dropping the left hand. Turn the spine. As you release, the left hand grabs a fist, drop the elbow, pull the spine into fist on the elbow, breathing in and releasing. Pull the spine to the right, open the right palm and release. And post monkey left. Brush the right knee. Lift the sternum, flow the heart energy out. Keep on turning. Pull the spine to the right. Second time. Keep on turning. Pull the spine to the left. Tap the heart. Flow the heart energy out. Pull the spine right and then release. Pull the spine to the right and then release. Pull the spine left and release. Pull the spine to the left and release. Double palm right at the heart and release. One open and close. Lift the sternum while you gently breathe in, filling up the lower dantian. Slowly bring everything back. Give you time to check top of the head. It's still being suspended. Bottom of the feet are sinking. Throat is open, chest is open. Take a few breaths just to check your form. And slowly let everything go. Press one foot into the earth. Just the palms helping to create that pressure. While the shoulders are relaxed, you can bring the feet in one at a time. And then release the palms. Bring the hands up. Gather. Gather that energy from above. Flow it through your whole body, opening up the center, all the meridians, relaxing all the joints. Look for any tension and let it go. From the face, the throat, the neck, the shoulders, the arms, the elbows, all the joints, the spine, the hip, the knees, the ankle, the toes. Let that chi flow into the earth. Okay, right hand, left hand. Breathe in and then release. And then relax. Okay, slowly release. And slowly move around. Open and close the hands. Gently pound the legs. Move everything around. Oh, there's a nice flow this morning. Okay, okay. So looking at that the brush knee followed by leisurely tying the coat. Yeah. So there's so much going on in there. Um, so just reviewing the brush knee first. You're holding at the height of the heart. Just drop your hands. You can feel them fall into place, resting on the rib cage. The palms are expanded, a little rounded, right? Not flat, just a little rounded, allowing the shoulders to sink. So you're going to pull the spine one way. Right? As you pull the spine, then you pull the fingertips up same time. The other hand is holding that compression. So that hand is rising, right? It's going to flush through the center of your forearm and compress and hold and feed that energy right in the center so that help that energy to flow outwards through through this hand, right? So you're pulling, same time you're pulling the spine, you're pulling that fingertip up and compressing, like breathe in, right? And then the fingertip starts to pull forward. So this hand is being pulled up, right? And then it starts being pulled forward. So when you release the spine, the fingertip is facing forward. You release the spine and then pull the spine. And just where the fingertip, just the tip of the finger, right? The fingertip just starts to reach the knee. Not not even the edge, but just about or the patella, the kneecap, right where the kneecap begins, somewhere right around there. You just drop your shoulder, and let let the palm sink. So the heel of the palm comes forward. Right? So do this side. So it's coming up, breathing in, starts to come forward. You release the spine, and then already, right, you can see right over here, the wrist starts to drop, and then right here, start tilting the sternum. Lift the sternum. That's going to bring the arm forward. You drop the elbow. All these things are going to help to bring the palm and the wrist forward and open the palm, stretch and expand the palm. And lift the sternum, relax the collarbone, relax here, but just lift the sternum. And then right from here, you're flowing that energy from your heart right out through the hand, out through the palm. The other hand, just let it fall, or just fall to the side. Release this. And you can feel the palm just holding on to that light compression. So it doesn't have to be here the whole time. And it doesn't have to be feeding here the whole time. It could. Right? You could have that hand here just feeding energy the whole time. But in this move, right, that hand drops and brushes, and you just have to let this fall. And as you turn the body, just let it fall. So it's on the side of the leg. And don't have to hold it up here. Just let it fall. Learn to turn it. Let it fall. For our purposes, for you to train to relax your joints and your muscles as much as possible is what we want. And with this stretch and expansion from here. And if you want to question the self-defense of that, it's still there, right? But you cannot tell if the hand's going to be down or up. So it can be anywhere actually. But if you let it drop, right? Again, the purpose learning how to relax, let it drop into that full range. It doesn't have to drop all the way down here. That's too much. But over here, it's on the side of the leg. It's below my knee, and you can see a slight little curve. Right? There's a slight little angle that comes out. A nice little flow. So, so again, pulling the spine. Right? You're going to pull the spine, and then release the spine, and then you're going to pull the spine a little bit, and then release the spine. Okay? So we're looking at the spine. You pull the spine while the fingertips are being pulled up, and then the fingertips starting to come forward. I'm still pulling the spine, and then release the spine. Right? The spine's going to swing a little bit past center. So I pull the spine a little bit more to help drive that to come out. Okay? And then from there, the hand has to turn and drop to center. Okay? So it's if there were a stick coming straight for my solar plex, my hand's going to round and grab that. One hand is by the elbow, one hand is out. Okay? So you brush the knee and you keep on turning. And as you turn, you just let the shoulders and elbows drop so they're at the same height. So if I'm this angle, right from here, I'm gonna brush the knee and I keep on turning. And as I turn, I drop the elbows If I drop the elbows, the hands will come in to here. Okay? That completes the move. So even though we think of, oh, brush knee, right? Just continue that move from here. This is not hu pipa. This is not holding the pipa. We have to release that and turn the other way. Then this is playing the pipa. Okay, so that part here is a transition in the move, right? So brushing the knee, right? This palm and the brushing, but we keep on turning so the hands can drop center and then turn. You want to same thing. You want to feel this hand washing the forearm from here, okay? And then that's hu pipa. Okay? So if I do this side, I'm going to breathe in and exhale, lift the sternum, and then keep on turning. Relax the arms, release the spine, and then pull the spine, and pull the fingertips up, and now that's hu pipa. Okay? And then pull the spine. So when I release the spine, right, I'm going to spring back. So when I release the spine, I'm going to spring back into that twist and holding under. So a lot of little components you can train and you can focus on. You can focus on pulling the spine and releasing and then grabbing it so you twist and then release. You can focus on the fingertips being pulled, right? Fingertip being pulled up and then pulled forward, and then the heel of the palm and a vacuum pulling the hand out at the same time, releasing and then, so oh okay. So if come so that imagery of just hold your hand a little bit. So brushing, right? This is brushing the knee, and then it keeps on turning, right, from here. So there's like a pole or stick right here. So you can see this is matched up and this is matched up, and it tends to come right at the elbow. Even her fist, her wrist, her fist, right at the elbow. Right? That's not hu pipa. Hu pipa is there. So by turning and twisting, you can see how the object moves. Yeah. So if I turn this way, turn a little angle, open, right? Brush knee, right? Tap in here, right? No, don't do that. Okay? And then the move, right? I said it keeps on turning. So it's catching like that bar. You see everything's lined up. And then hu pipa slides the other way from there. Okay? So you can use for what we do, the Tai Chi for Health really is kind of partnerless, yeah, when we're in the Tai Chi for Health program. So you could just get a stick and just to feel like that sliding motion. So you have that little physical sensation to help your practice, right? So you can imagine, oh yeah, when I hold the stick or whatever it is you're holding from here, right, and then sliding. So it could slide back and forth, right? It could slide back and forth. This is kind of nice, the PVC pipe is nice and smooth, no splinters. Just have to make sure you sand the edges or you put a cap on it. But everybody has a stick somewhere. This is what a three-quarter. This is a three-quarter PVC pipe, kind of cheap. Yeah. And it's a little tool that helps you to line everything up. Right? Keeps everything in line. You can see and feel that on the, yeah. And then you can turn right from here. You can see the spinning and twisting. So because this one has a little elbow on top, right? You can actually see the turning and twisting when my palm turns, and everything right in the center. So if I use a pipe like this too, I can see solar plex, heart, right? Different heights. Like if I do it at heart level, if I keep the palm way up at heart level, I can feel my shoulders rising. Right? If I drop it down, I'm actually holding it at my solar plex level. That's really comfortable. But the hand might tilt up. So the palm might be at heart level, right from here, and then slight angle down from there. So, okay, so anyway, so there's a lot of twisting and turning. And if we're standing, then we add the leg, and then we say, oh yeah, remember that, let it turn, right? Let it turn and sink, so that other leg, and then we can have that forward motion. So then we have those spirals going that way, or going forward or backwards. And so it just adds and adds and adds and builds on each other. All right. So yeah, just to review that movement, right? As you're turning, the hands coming up, so pulling the spine, pulling the fingertip, compressing, and before I release, the hand starts dropping, and then when I release, right, and tilting the sternum up, and then pulling the spine, so it comes out a little bit, and then the hands start dropping to the center. We release the spine, and then pull the spine into Upipa. And then when you release the spine, it allows it to spring because you're coiling and then uncoiling, and just let the hands turn. Oh, and then don't forget to vibrate, right? Teach your palms and fingers to vibrate. Right? So you'll release, and then you have to pull and wind up, and then release, and then pull and wind up, and then release. Right? So when you release, you'll come to about center. So you have to pull the spine. And right here, right before you finish, like this turning down, before you finish, start grabbing and breathing in. So when you release, you just start making the fist, and then you release. And this hand stays here. It's going to end up tucking against the body. And the right hand gently rubs, comes to center. Right? So you want to feel like you're pulling, the fist is being pulled forward, and then pull the spine. And the body will turn 45 even though the fist is straight. So when you release, you come back to center, wrist on wrist, right? And then you just, all that winding, right? The winding would, if you just let it go and relax, and the body just will oscillate back and forth, or you can add, you can pull a little bit more, just pull a little bit more, right? You can be more conscious of it, or you can just let it wiggle a little bit and down. Anyway, okay, come up, and then we'll close the first half with the bell meditation for those of you who are getting on with your day. Just relax. Palms can be here, palms can be here, wherever you feel comfortable. You want to do these little mudras, you can do these little mudras. Just gently close your eyes. Just imagine you breathing in from way up in the sky, way up in the universe. That energy is swirling down through the top of your head, flowing down the center. Relax the throat, the face, the collarbone, the chest. Let the lower belly relax. It can expand and contract by itself. Just flow that energy about 2 to 3 inches below the belly button in the center. Relax the bottom of the feet. Just let it sink into the earth. Any distractions, acknowledge, and then bring yourself back to your meditation. Slowly open your eyes, rub your hands together. Slowly start moving around. Warm up your eyes. Just feel that warmth warming up your eyes. And brush your hair, brush your scalp. Tap the back of your neck. Gently pull the muscles away from your neck. Move your head around side to side, up and down. Just drop the elbows, drop the arms. So all that weight transfers to your fingertips. I think I need a little jackhammer in the back of my neck this morning. It's so tight. Can't get my fingers in there. Ah, okay. From the shoulders, the outside, inside, bottom, right? Shoulders, outside, top, inside, underneath. Two sides. Take your time. Palm is relaxed, wrist is relaxed. I was doing yard work the other day, holding the weed whacker, and I don't do it often enough. I can feel my right side. Oh, it's so sore. I gotta go find new earplugs. I have to protect my ears. I find them and then I lose them because I don't use them. I don't know where they are. And then I forget to wear gloves. I rip skin off in between. Oh, I figure I'll be fine. At least I put sunscreen and I wear all my sun protection, my long sleeve UV, my long pants, and just wearing my hat now. Like, oh, I see these. I go to the beach when I was going to the beach to photograph the monk seals, and I see these guys just out in the sun baking. And I remember those days I used to do that. I think like, oh, yeah, not anymore. Oh, yesterday was it yesterday? Thursday, I went to attend the Hawaii Police Department, and this was put on by District One. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but it's the Hawaii Honolulu Police Department, and they have a Kupuna Safety Conference every year. I think it was kind of on hold during the pandemic, so this may have been the first one that came back. So it got it the request trickled down to me, so I went with another Taichi for Health instructor. I had a nice time. I was really impressed. The the Honolulu, our new police chief. I arrived about 10, but I think he was there the whole day, and I left about 1. Yeah, he spent the whole day there. And initial impression, very very personable. I was very impressed with that. So I hope people give him a chance. I know there's just so much out there, but yeah, I hope they give him a chance. Hope wish for the best. Hope he does well. But that was a nice conference. That was a very nice conference. It felt a little smaller than a couple. I know I've attended a few of them in the past. Yeah, so I think always that first one. It's either really large or really small. Right? People have to get back, get back to coming back. But that was nice. And we shared the program. We shared the Tai Chi for Health program. That was part of the purpose. And yeah, everybody participated. I was really surprised. I was watching a lot of the officers, the police chief, right? They were all participating. And afterwards, a lot of them came up to me to talk to me and asking, "Oh, you have classes here, you have classes there." And it really emphasizes, especially for the older. And when I'm talking about older, it could be like 40 and up, right? That they're feeling that wear and tear. Yeah. So even some of the relatively younger ones, one of the officers came up and said, "Oh, I'm so glad you mentioned about how all this pain and aches and pains is because we're not moving and we're not doing as much." And she related how she jumped into a volleyball tournament after not playing for years. And oh, I forgot what it was, a 2 or 3 day tournament, and came home the first night just in pain. And the last day of the tournament, she thought, oh, I'm feeling better. And police officers are supposed to be, right? They're pretty tough. But she said by the third day, she thought she could do the 3 games. And by the third one was like, no, just leave me out. So she said, yeah, she realized, yeah, just don't do it enough. Yeah. So that was her takeaway from that. But it was a nice conference. Yeah, I'm glad they continue to invite the Tai Chi for Health people. So, oh, okay. Thanks for joining us for the first half. I'll be around for the second hour. We'll take a short break. Yeah, you can open up your phones and your video and